So she's not so stupid after all, right? In fact, it was a decisive victory for the new Prime Minister during her first parliamentary showdown with Slippery Starmer. You could actually see his front bench looking increasingly uneasy, sinking into their seats, in fact, after Liz Truss disarmed the Labour leader with straightforward and direct answers to his questions without any bluster. And she had a clear sense, actually, of an underlying ideology with that determined focus. Sure, there wasn't the theatrics and performance style of Boris Johnson, which could be so entertaining. But watch how Truss confirmed help for the public is coming in terms of the energy crisis, but a windfall tax is out of the question.
More borrowing than is needed. That's the true cost of her choice to protect oil and gas profits, isn't it?
The reality is that this country will not be able to tax its way to growth.
How on earth does she think that now is the right time to protect Shell's profits and give Amazon a tax break?
Because ultimately, we want investment right across our country. We want new jobs and new opportunities. And that is what I will deliver as Prime Minister.
There's nothing new about a Tory Prime Minister who, when asked who pays, says it's you, the working people of Britain.
Well, there's nothing new about a Labour leader who is calling for more tax rises. I will take immediate action to help people with their energy bills, but also secure our long-term energy supply. I will take immediate action to make sure we have lower taxes and we grow the economy. And that way, I will ensure we have a positive future for our country and we get Britain moving.
So look, I get it's very early days, but on the basis of that showdown, it's a case of Truss 1, Starmer nil. Serious times demand a serious leader, and I believe Conservative MPs, members and the wider electorate will be reassured by the first day of the Truss government. Of course, tomorrow provides the stiffest test as she prepares to unveil an all-encompassing energy bailout, likely costing over £100 billion, which goes against virtually every Tory principle in the book. Now, while I have deep misgivings about the lack of targeting of the likely package, I reluctantly accept this extraordinary energy crisis calls for an unprecedented intervention. The key thing for Truss to ensure is that the UK is never reliant on bad actors for our energy security ever again. If she does that and sets our country on a different path, the next general election could actually be winnable. Now, I hate discussing identity politics in any form, as you know. I mean, apparently today I'm meant to be deeply concerned at the lack of openly gay people in the cabinet. I can't work out why, but apparently I'm meant to feel that way. But it was still delightful to see Starmer squirm when former Prime Minister Theresa May made this brilliant intervention about Britain's third female Prime Minister, once again coming from the Conservative Party.
Can I ask my right honourable friend, why does she think it is that all three female Prime Ministers have been Conservative?
It is quite extraordinary, isn't it, that there doesn't seem to be the ability in the Labour Party to find a female leader, or indeed a leader who doesn't come from North London. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the issue is.
The left are now throwing out, by the way, the most revolting insults, knowing they are losing this particular culture war. So new Chancellor Kwasi Kwarteng, new Foreign Secretary James Cleverly and new Home Secretary Suella Braverman, all ethnic minorities in the three most important cabinet jobs, by the way. Apparently, they are actually all backing white supremacism. Yep, really, and I'm going to tell you about it later in the show. The new Health Secretary and Deputy Prime Minister, Theresa Coffey is being body-shamed and told she shouldn't be in the role, despite there being no misgivings about Ken Clarke in the post. They look pretty similar there, right? And, of course, Liz Truss, well, she's just got to be thick, doesn't she? She's stupid. But here's the thing. She's smart. And tomorrow she has the chance to take control of the energy crisis and set her on a path to an unlikely general election victory. The odds could not be higher.